Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Mary Parker, and today I want to guide you through one of the most transformative conversations a man can have with himself, the moment he decides to reclaim calm, confidence, and control in his intimate life, naturally, gently, and without relying on pills or artificial solutions. Over the years, many men have been told that if they struggle to maintain estabilidad during intimate moments, the only answer is a medication or a drastic intervention. But the truth, supported by physiology and nervous system science, is much more hopeful. Your body has an extraordinary ability to regulate, adapt, and respond when you understand how it works. And today, I'm going to share with you a simple, one-minute technique, easy to learn, easy to practice, and remarkably effective, that helps reset the body's natural rhythm and stop premature release without stress, without pressure, and without judgment. Before we dive in, I want you to take a breath and recognize something important. Intimate challenges are not signs of weakness. They are signs of imbalance, physical or emotional, that can be re-entrenched with awareness and practice. Men of all ages, especially after 40, face moments where stress, tension, and rapid internal signals override intention. And that doesn't make you less, it makes you human. Today, you'll learn how to work with your body instead of fighting against it. For many men, the problem seems to appear suddenly. They start experiencing moments where their body reacts more quickly than they want. Some describe it as a feeling of going faster than my mind. Others say they notice a rising tension they can't slow down. Many say that, despite having desire and connection with their partner, the experience moves from excitement to overwhelm too fast. What's truly important to understand is that this isn't random. It's not an isolated malfunction of the intimate area. It's a reflection of something much deeper, the state of your nervous system. The nervous system is the silent architect of intimate well-being. When it's relaxed, stable, and balanced, your body can maintain rhythm, control, and connection. But when it's stressed, after long workdays, emotional pressure, sitting for hours, or carrying unspoken worries, it switches into a fast response mode. That mode is ideal for solving problems, meeting deadlines, driving through traffic, and making decisions. But it is the opposite of what your intimate life needs. The intimate system requires calm, slow breathing, steady circulation, and relaxed pelvic muscles. If your body is running on alert, it will accelerate everything: your breathing, your heartbeat, your circulation pattern, and eventually, your intimate response. That is why the solution is not a pill. Pills don't calm the mind. Pills don't relax the pelvic floor. Pills don't re-educate breathing patterns. Pills don't teach the body a new rhythm. What truly works is training your system to respond differently. And that's where the one-minute trick becomes so powerful. Before I teach it, you need to understand what's actually happening inside the body when control is lost too early. 3 main mechanisms are involved. The first is the pelvic floor reflex. These are the internal muscles beneath your hips that naturally tighten when you're stressed. If they're tense throughout the day, which is incredibly common in men who work long hours sitting, the tension carries into intimate moments and accelerates the response. The second mechanism is the breathing pattern. Most men breathe shallowly without realizing it. This rapid chest breathing activates a part of the nervous system that speeds up internal signals. It's the same pattern your body uses in moments of danger, even though there is no threat. Shallow breathing creates an internal pressure that moves the body toward a rapid end. The third mechanism is circulatory pacing. Many men believe intimate longevity depends only on firmness, but that's not true. What really determines control is how circulation distributes itself. When circulation surges too quickly without stability, control becomes difficult. The goal is not intensity, but steadiness. Now, the one-minute trick I want to teach you directly targets these 3 systems at once. It's called the reverse conscious release. It works because it interrupts the cascade of tension, resets the breathing, and reorganizes the circulatory rhythm. And you can practice it anywhere. At home, at your desk, or even during a short break. In fact, practicing it outside intimate moments is what makes it effective. You're training your body in neutral moments so it automatically responds differently when intimacy begins. Here is how it works. First, sit or stand in a comfortable position. Let your shoulders relax naturally. Then inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, allowing the air to expand your abdomen, not your chest. This is important because breathing into the abdomen activates the calming branch of the nervous system. Hold the breath for 2 gentle seconds, not forcing it, just holding a moment of stillness. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. That longer exhale is the signal that tells your body to deactivate tension. While doing this breathing, bring your awareness to the pelvic region. Instead of contracting, gently allow the muscles to soften. Not pushing, not squeezing, just releasing the way you would release tension from your shoulders. This release instead of tighten creates the opposite reflex of the premature impulse. The body cannot accelerate when the pelvic floor is relaxed. It is a physiological impossibility. Now the key is this. Repeat the cycle for exactly 1 minute. 1 minute of slow breathing, 1 minute of softening the pelvic muscles, 1 minute of letting your body shift from tension to calm. That single minute trains your system in a new direction. Men who practice this daily begin noticing changes very quickly. You'll feel your body respond slower, steadier, with more awareness, and during intimate moments, this reaction becomes automatic. The first benefit of this 1-minute practice is physical. Your pelvic muscles stop being stuck in a tense baseline. Many men unknowingly keep these muscles contracted all day long, especially if they carry stress in their lower back or sit more than 6 hours a day. A tense baseline creates a fast, involuntary reflex during intimacy. When you train the release, the reflex softens, and you regain natural pacing. The second benefit is neurological. The breathing pattern used in this technique lowers the body from alertness to balance. It triggers what science calls parasympathetic activation, the state your body needs for calm, long-lasting intimacy. When your nervous system is in this state, control becomes easier because the signals traveling through your nerves slow down naturally. The third benefit is circulatory. By slowing the breath and relaxing the pelvis, blood flow becomes more even and stable, not sudden and overwhelming. This type of circulation is what allows men to prolong the experience without losing firmness or confidence. It's balanced instead of explosive. And the fourth benefit is emotional. When men finally feel that their body listens to them instead of rushing ahead, they regain something far more valuable than timing. They regain confidence. They approach intimacy without fear, without pressure, without the lingering memory of previous frustration. This new calm becomes the foundation for a stronger connection with their partner. Now I want to share 2 stories, brief, real, and human, that reflect what this technique can do. One of my clients, a man in his early 50s, described his problem as a body that didn't wait for me. He was successful professionally, but constantly stressed. Intimate moments felt rushed, even when he wanted them to last. After 2 weeks of practicing the 1-minute release twice a day, he told me, "I finally feel present instead of reactive." What changed wasn't just the duration, it was his sense of control. Another man, 61 years old, came in after months of avoiding intimacy due to embarrassment. He loved his partner deeply but feared repeating uncomfortable experiences. He learned the technique, practiced consistently, and within a month shared with me. What I recovered wasn't performance, it was peace. This peace made him more affectionate, more confident, and more open in his relationship. These examples show that the problem isn't about physical capability. It's about the internal rhythm of the body. When you master that rhythm, everything else falls into place. Let's go deeper into why this technique works so well. The pelvic floor is a ring of muscles that supports the core. When tense, it sends rapid signals upward through the nerves connected to the spine. These signals can create a sense of urgency, but when relaxed through conscious awareness and breathing, the same nerves send calming signals. At the same time, slow exhalation lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that tightens muscles and accelerates internal timing. The longer exhale lengthens the internal clock. This is why even 1 minute is powerful. It's long enough to change the hormonal state of the moment. Another key factor is circulation. Men often believe that stronger circulation means more intensity, but wellness science shows that stable circulation actually provides more endurance. The 1-minute technique stabilizes the vascular rhythm. This allows firmness and control to coexist naturally. Over time, this practice reconditions your body. After 2 or 3 weeks, many men report reflexive calmness the moment intimacy begins. They don't force themselves to slow down. Their body does it automatically because it has learned the pattern. Now, I also want to highlight the emotional weight many men carry. Fear of disappointing a partner, fear of losing control again, fear of not being enough often becomes heavier than the physical issue itself. When you practice this technique, you are not only training a set of muscles, you are training your self-trust. You're demonstrating to yourself that you can influence your own body. No man needs to live with anxiety in intimate moments. No man is too old, too tired, or too late to recover stability. I've seen men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and even 70s regain calm simply by learning how to breathe in a way that supports their intimate health instead of sabotaging it. Before we finish, I want you to take one message with you. Your intimate well-being is not limited by age, and it is not defined by your past experiences. It is shaped by the habits you practice today. 1 minute of awareness can redirect an entire aspect of your life. Never think it's too late to change. Never believe that rushing or losing control is your destiny. You can retrain your body. You can slow your internal rhythm. You can regain calm. If today's message resonated with you, give yourself permission to explore, to practice, and to reflect. And if you feel comfortable doing so, share your experience. Your story might help someone else feel less alone on their own journey. Thank you for being here with openness and courage. If you'd like to continue learning about well-being, longevity, and intimate vitality in a healthy, respectful way, I invite you to stay connected and subscribe. We're building a space where men can grow without fear and where knowledge becomes empowerment. And remember, your body is capable of far more balance and control than you imagine. You just have to teach it how.